Yesterday we started the shoot day for the new clothing line at 4 a.m. in the flight. Today we're starting it off at 7 a.m. in the spa. I think this is a little bit better, but I think we deserve it after that first day. Also, it is minus 14 degrees Celsius, so I'll get back in the hot tub. This is a little bit better than yesterday's wake-up call, right?
This I approve of.
Yeah.
I might stay for another year and work for you. This is the future of our company. Morning meetings at the spa.
At the spa.
Yeah.
Tyler's first day at the spa.
Real nice.
Real nice.
Yeah, it took my mind off my car's oil just spilling everywhere. Yeah.
Better start to the day than yesterday.
Don't even think about that.
Kananaskis Mountain Lodge, we appreciate you and we appreciate your Nordic spa. Did I mention we have this whole place to ourselves right now? We have this sauna, this pool, this sauna, this pool, this sauna, this pool, this sauna, and this steam room all to ourselves. I think this is a little overkill. Maybe. Got the gimbal set up. Depo's ready. Tyler's ready.
Ready to go.
Are you guys enjoying the views? Oh yes. Let's go. Alright, today while we show you guys the behind the scenes of the shoot for the new clothing line, we're also going to do a Q&A for two reasons. One is that there's a lot of stuff going on right now, a lot of new things happening, and I feel like you guys have some questions. And then the second reason is I feel like we haven't really connected, we haven't interacted enough lately, so we're going to do a Q&A. It's been a while. Tyler's the driver for the day. It's freezing. We got some locals to show us around. Do you guys have Instagram, all three? Okay, we'll put them up there. These guys are gonna show us around because we're total noobs and it's freaking cold out here. Look at these big boy cars. That's ours. They definitely know what they're doing. What are you doing, man?
Gotta let air out of the tires because we're gonna do some off-roading. So gotta get some air out of the tires so they don't pop. It's even harder in the winter. So
I haven't done that, or not. I didn't do it, but last time I was in a car truck that did that was in the dunes with Peter, off-roading. Now we're doing the snow. It's gotten a little bumpy. Like off-road. Found this epic little spot. It's like we're like on a little island in the middle of the river. Took some off-roading. I'm very cold right now. Getting some shots. Tyler's getting the BTS. There we go. All right, let's do this. We barely ever use gimbals.
we had to document this moment. It's my first time using gimbal this year.
We're such hacks. Just gonna warm up in the car for a second here. Oh, it is cold. Should probably maybe, you know, answer some of those questions you guys asked. Do a little of the Q&A also here. Let's start off light. Are you on Final Cut Pro 100% or have you gone to Premiere at all? We have been 100% Final Cut Pro for the last 6 months, I think, or something like that. We have not touched Premiere, not once. Works pretty well. Totally used to it. And it's just been so much faster for us. Has your color grading process and or software changed since you've been using Sony or using different LUTs and stuff? It's changing all of the time, and definitely when you switch to a new camera, it takes a while to kind of like dial in the look. If you watch some of our videos from earlier in the year, it's definitely not as good in terms of color, and we just kind of had to crank them out. Now I feel like we have the colors a little bit more dialed in. I'm pretty happy with that. And we made it really easy for ourselves. We have like a correction LUT and then a look LUT, and we just tweak it a tiny bit, and we're actually going to be releasing those for you guys also. It's taking some time to really dial it in. This is kind of an interesting question. This one is kind of random, but unlike a lot of companies where gear is loaned out for reviews, does DJI let creators keep the cameras and drone? So every company is different, and every product I feel like is different. So drones, a lot of times they'll let us keep. The big Ronin 40, that was just a review loan. It really depends on the company, but if I'm doing reviews, I'm never taking money, and I just tell them you can send it if you want. Don't expect any sort of control over the videos or anything like that. Which do you want more, Apple Car or Tesla phone? I feel like probably Apple Car. I'm just really curious how they would do that. How do you keep your energy high? I've got 2 young kids, a full-time job, a channel I love putting time into. I'm definitely struggling to keep everything running though. Yeah, I think as your life progresses, you really gotta kind of cut out certain things and then bring in the new things, and then you kind of have to all the time be constantly checking, like, are you burning out? Are you taking on too much? And then just cut out the stuff that you don't want to be doing in life, and then just go with the stuff that you do want to do. I don't know if that's answering it, but yeah, every season of life is different. Sometimes I feel like I got tons of energy. Right now it feels like it's kind of the end of the year. I'm kind of like, I feel like I just need a good few weeks off. There's been a lot of stuff going on. Kind of on that front, what are you thinking on balancing the home front, wife, life, kids, mental health, and the work of the creator? You make it look easy, is it? No, I would say it is not easy. It's always like, again, it's tweaking, balancing. Something that I learned recently for myself was that I feel guilty sometimes now that I have kids and a wife. I feel guilty if I'm on a trip like this or if I'm working too much. But I realized that I also love my work, and it's okay to love my work. Doesn't mean that I love my work more than my kids or my wife, but it is also okay to love work and put time into it. I don't have to spend 100% of my time with my wife and kids. I'm still an okay dad if I do work. There's a bunch of questions in this one, but do you feel lonely sometimes? YouTube is one of the most lonely jobs. That's why I love having some employees now, and that's also something that we're trying to solve for with the new big company that we're building that we talked about. Yeah, we're trying to solve for that and make it a little bit better for everybody. How are Kai and Coco? They're very good. Growing super fast. Kai is hilarious, so is Coco. Coco is she's super wild. I thought she was gonna be a little bit more tame and shy, quiet. No, she's super wild. They're so fun. She walks now, it's craziness. Also, a business related question. How do you pitch your ideas to clients as a freelancer? Honestly, when I was a freelancer, I rarely pitched clients. I just tried to make the best stuff that I could, and the clients came with that. It was pretty rare that I'd actually email somebody and be like, hey, can I do something for you? I just found that the more work, the more good work I put out, the more work I got as a freelancer, and I feel like that's kind of the way it goes. Non-camera related, what flavor of PC sparkling water is your favorite? It would have to be lime. Okay, I think I'm warmed up enough. I will join the rest of the crew here. What? They have a fire.
Come here, Maddie. Complete the circle.
They brought a fire here? You guys.
We joined the huddle.
I love this. It's actually warm. This is awesome. This is that Depa stays warm in the Finnish winters.
Sometimes at the train station, I have it closed like this with a mask on too, and all you see is just my eyes. I'm just standing there. These guys are awesome. You guys should definitely follow them on Instagram. Ryan Mathis asked, was Matthew Paquette the first trial run of your Helping Creators project, or was it something that sparked this idea? Actually, Matt wasn't the first one. That was actually a little bit we've actually been helping some other content creators for a few years now, which I'll probably tell you guys more about in a little while. But Matt was on the tail end of that. So, but yeah, he is one of the guys that we've been trying to help out. Is there any plans for the Maddie and Pete show to come back? Peter, we're gonna do more Maddie and Pete shows. I'd like to. I think it'd be fun. It's always nice to just hang out and talk with your best friend. So yeah, Peter, would you like to do some more? It's up to you. I would like to.
Somebody asked, do you still talk with Matt Paquette? How's he doing? And Matt said, we've limited our communication to strictly Morse code. Yeah, we definitely not as much as we used to, obviously, when he was at the office all the time. But yeah, we definitely hang out. We've been trying to hang out for the last couple of weeks, but things keep coming up. Matt, how's your dog? Is he okay? He had some issues last time. We're gonna take him electric surfing, but he missed out on that. Oh man, it's freezing out here. These are the most legit camping chairs I've ever seen in my life. Test it out. Let's just, oh, that is comfortable. Just gonna be here for a second. These guys they got everything. They're right. So hospitable. Not just are they showing us around like the coolest spots, they also brought sausages, chips, everything.
To give us city folk the real country experience. We're calling them the Alberta Cowboys.
What is this? What is he doing here?
It's a grilling station. I learned something from the city folk.
It actually is really good.
Thanks boys for showing us around. It was a treat.
Super nice to meet you guys.
We'll have to come back again.
So sweet.
When it's warm.
Yeah, warmer please.
Those guys were great.
All right, let's answer a few more questions before I fall asleep. It's been a long day. What's your main goal in your career at this moment? I've been thinking about this one a lot lately. I think it's to do what I want to do when I want to do it with the people that I love. I think that's basically it. Yeah. If you were in a YouTuber or had no career behind a camera, what would you do? Race car driver. Did you get a lot of hate switching from Canon to Sony? I don't know. Do you guys hate me now? I honestly couldn't care what camera company I use. I just use the camera that works best for me. And Canon makes a better camera that works better for me. I'll switch over to that. But for now, and I think for the foreseeable future, I'm gonna be on Sony's for a little while. Non-related to filmmaking, but how tall are you? How tall do you guys think I am? That's always an interesting one. I am 5'9", I believe. This one's important. When is the new company launching? We don't know yet, but hopefully towards the beginning of next year. Q1 would be great, but it really depends on how big we end up going with this, and how much we end up having to do. But hopefully Q1. This clothing line, this will be launching in the next video. So if you've been watching these first two vlogs from this trip, the next video will be the launch, and we don't have a ton of these right now, so if you're really hoping to get some of these, make sure to keep an eye out for that next video, because that will be the launch video, which is crazy exciting. We've been planning this for a long time already. Super fun to get it out. Man, just a great time here in Alberta. Alberta's a beautiful place. Did I say I'm in Alberta? I highly recommend it. Definitely go check out all of those guys that we were hanging out with. Just super nice guys. I love meeting people that are just like genuinely nice and easy to get along with and just fun to be around with. So follow them on Instagram, and I will see you guys in the next video, which will be the clothing line brand launch. It's gonna be fun.